Hey guys, welcome back. It's been a while since I've recorded a video. It's been real slow around the shop, and it's been basically typically the same things over and over. So I don't think I have a video on this, and if I do, this is kind of a worse situation type. So if you guys know anything about IHC, they do have a clunking problem and a squeaking problem, but that's solved by like knowing the suspension and knowing why does it do it. And since I know, because I work here, it's real easy for me to fix it. So right now this truck came in for clunking, severe clunking. Don't mind the lug nuts. I had it in the lift and took it off because I wanted to record to show you guys. So like I was saying, this one has severe clunking, so bad that even just turning the wheel you could hear it. And then the back he has squeaking and clunking. And this one is because the back he has like a 2000 and let's say 18 17 kit from IHC, so it was polyurethane, and then the shocks are already like all worn out. So let me see if you guys can hear it. And like I'm on the top of the truck, I'm gonna bounce it. That's the squeaking, that's the bushings, I think. And then you hear that clunking, that's the shocks, that's the bushings already all worn out. So I'll show you guys whenever I'm on top. Now let me show you the clunking in the front, because this one is real severe. So this one's going to be the easiest one for you guys to diagnose. So window. Like I said, this one is real bad. I'm gonna put you guys on my feet. So the reverse, you'll be able to hear it right now. Now I am doing like hard braking and hard accelerating a little bit, but like that's for me to know. For real, so you guys can hear it too. I don't know if you guys heard that real thumping. That's going forward right there, and braking, thumping. I'm going reverse. I'm gonna shut the fuck up so you guys can hear it. Go back forward. And then he is complaining about that just right here. So, just chilling. Say I'm on the light, we're turning. I do hear it and I feel it in my feet. So I know that it's that. I know that it's clunking. I know it's arms. Oh shit, hair right there again. So let me put it up in the air right now, guys, and I'll show you what the problem is. Because like I said, this is like a severe case in the front, and I always have to use like a bigger breaker bar to pry between the arms so that I could move the bushings, and this one moves with an ease. I think I could even do it with like a screwdriver. Fucking shit. So let me show you guys the clunking in these arms, because these arms are the ones where they clunk in the bottom, and these are real bad. I'm going right here. See, fucking see it. Yeah, se mira la verdad. Sorry if I'm a little shaky, but fucking bitch. Now I'm doing my left hand. See how it has a gap? This one is so... Damn. Oh shit, I see another problem too. It's loose. So it's all ovaled out. I shouldn't have a gap like that. And I can't really make it move right now because... Oh, never mind, you saw it. See? So that causes thumping, and then on this side it does. It has it too. So it has that gap, and then in the back, I don't know if it's an IHC or not. I think it is, but it has polyurethane bushings with metal, with no chance or point of grease. So if any suspension guys know, that causes squeaking. Plus, it is rubbing on top. You see that mark right there. So I'm gonna replace them with IHC bushings. I mean, lift shackles. And I know you guys are gonna complain and say the same shit, but I put Zerk fittings on them so they won't squeak. And then I trim the bolt very little, and I trim the hanger. I'll show you guys in a little bit. And then this is the other problem. Shock. Look at the bushing. The gap right there. So that's causing clunking. So I need to either replace them or figure out how to replace the bushings on both shocks. So let me get started. I'll show you guys once everything's taken off and how it looks. And yeah, let's get back to work. Here I'm just showing you guys how it looks like. I just took them off the truck. So you can see where the bushing is a little bit in. It's not flush. And this side popped out. So same thing on this side. That bushing is a little bit popped out. And this one's a little bit moved in. So I haven't touched them. This one I did. I just removed the bushings and that metal bushing. So, and you know this arm is so fucked up. When I was bringing it over here, and just by carrying them over, one of the metal sleeves bushings fell off on the way over here. So, one of those motherfuckers. You guys are asking why there's so many arms here. I am on the IHC shipping department side. J&J is over there. This is where we put the ball joints and all that shit. But so yeah, I'm just gonna replace them. I'll show you guys how they should look, and theoretically I haven't had any problems in the way I'm doing them. I already have I already have the new sleeves, new bushings that go inside here. They are a little bit shorter. Cunt's ass, hair's ass. If they do need to be a little bit shorter, I'll just hit them with the grinder. Freak. New metal bushings, metal sleeves, whatever you guys want to call them, and then put new bushings, lower control line bushings. So make everything tight again, because these do wear out if after a while, and especially if they're loose like this, they'll be moving and they'll just keep on wearing out, making the Del run. Even though it is tough as fuck, it does wear out if there's play inside the bushings. So I need to replace them, show you guys how it's supposed to look like. So, just done with these arms. This is how they should be looking, a little bit in. This is a little bit flush, but once you put them in there, it'll fix itself. This side too, a little bit flush. This is a little bit in, and it'll fix itself once you put them in the truck, and it'll pinch. Now, for this one, it does need probably a little bit to be a little bit smaller because on how the mounting point is. These are flat tabs. This one has like a little concave thing on each side. So the point of where it grabs, it doesn't just grab on this. It grabs right here, so it's weird. That's why these need to be a little bit smaller, not flush on both sides. So let me install it on the truck, and I'll show you guys once they're installed and everything. And I'll show you another problem that this truck has that may be causing the clunking or making it worse or excessive, like I was saying. So this kit wasn't installed by me, it was installed by somebody else. But this is one problem that I see. If you don't come back to retorque your truck, that happens. So I don't know if you guys see, that's ovaled out. That's oval, that's circled. So that was causing more thumping than usual. So what I've been doing recently is been putting washers. Instead of using the factory washers that are like skinny and thinner, I put these washers. So that way they get a little bit more contact. So hopefully this truck will ride way better now with new bushings, smaller inner sleeves. We'll retorqued everything, re-greased everything, actual grease fittings. They're not just straight up and down 90, so you can actually put the grease in there, because this had a whole ball of grease like this, so it never got greased. Grease the top and do everything right. This truck was riding like crap, and it's a good thing this customer is not like most of the customers that say the IHC sucks, when it's really the installation errors. So let me finish this shit up and I'll show you guys once it's done. So, tagacho. These are the old shackles, as you can tell. What are you doing, Danny, in the shop? You're supposed to be doing this. Yeah, I know. So this is old shackles, old shocks, you can tell. Old bushings, fucked up. Old shackles, if anybody knows, polyurethane with metal, it does that. It rust, so it's gonna start squeaking, it's gonna start making all that type of noise. And plus, you can tell, right there it's good, right there it's oval. So it might have been loose for some reason, for some while. So replace them with some new IHCs, they'll run. My trick, put a grease fitting. Stupid ass fucking Ricer cars passing by in the back, but so put grease fittings in them. It's the same shit as the upper control arms, the lower control arms. If you don't grease these, they'll run with metal, starts rusting inside there and starts making sound. IHC hasn't fucking learned that, so I do it on my own, and then replace the shocks with some nice street edge or street performance Beltec. The other thing, back here, you see where that's rubbing, the bolt's rubbing? Grind that down until it's smooth and you'll be good. Other than that, install it, we're done. Okay guys, so the truck is done. I did have to align it since the steering was a little bit off. So a little review of what I did. Put washers, remember? Both sides, we built the arms. I do re-grease them and I do re-torque them. So I torqued these down to 140 because these this is a smaller bolt. If it's like the 19 para arriba GMC or Fords or whatever, that the ones that I line in the bottom, they have a bigger bolt, so those I do like 160. Realigned everything, re-greased everything, everything looks good. No more clunking in the front. In the back, the shocks were, the bushings were shot, so replace the shocks with Beltex and replace the one lift shackle. So it was a polyurethane, a bushing, and it was squeaking. Well, let me show you guys. I'm pretty sure you guys seen my videos before. You know that I do a grease fitting on IHC lift shackles, because this is the same thing as the lower controllers in the front. If you don't grease them up, they start rusting.